young women, it's scary to have the thought of him being the president because it's threatening us.
I also think it's just scary that the sides are so divisive.
Yeah,
that they're so polarized that you also have to be all of one thing or nothing of the other. That you have to somehow make all of these choices grouped into one candidate. And I think that's actually
a lot more in their day-to-day lives, whether it's like gun violence or climate change. And so I think inherently, just my opinion is that they've grown up to be like more engaged.
There was also this weird thing about them not using the name Trump. You know, they just it was like Voldemort, he who must not be named. They kept skirting around actually naming Trump and saying, well, if the other candidate comes in, we don't know what he'll do. And when I actually did ask a first-time voter about why she wasn't feeling comfortable criticizing Trump openly, she was like, well, we don't know how people might react, even in a very blue campus in town.
Interesting. Did you hear from young Republicans too?
We did. We went to a student bar called Good Time Charlie's. And it was exactly how you would expect a student bar to be. It was just way too loud. You know, people just coming in ready to start the weekend, even though it was Thursday. Thirsty Thursdays, as they call it. There were these guys at the bar. They were very quiet. They weren't imposing. They were all auto body mechanics. And the guy we first spoke to, Joseph, he just was like, we just want the economy to improve. He said he hadn't voted before, even though he was 22, and he said,
this year I am compelled to vote for Trump. Turned 18, didn't feel compelled to vote. I'm 22 now, and I feel compelled to vote because when I was a kid, I remember how things used to be under a Democrat or a Republican, and how things are under either one of them is not the same anymore, and I don't think that the government is what it is.
Work, there was way more work when Trump was in office, and a lot more gas was cheaper. Inflation wasn't, it was no inflation.
I just want the ads to go away.
You just want what, sorry?
The